It's a great privilege to be alive and share God's word with you. I'm going to share with you a small thought I had while having my chemo. I had this thought after my second chemo. Will it fail as I had severe gastritis and I had to be admitted at the hospital for a few days? After being discharged, one of my cousins were visiting the SU campsite, and so my dad wanted to take me out for a change. We had doubts whether I could travel for so long. It was just a 40-kilometer drive, and my body was still very weak. Yet I wanted to go for a drive. So on a Saturday afternoon, we drove to the campsite to meet my cousin. After spending some time chatting and having tea, we decided to return home. But I wanted to see the sea. I just couldn't return home without seeing the sea. So we decided to take a walk on the shore. I love the sea. The very sight of the sea calms me a lot, and the sound of the roaring waves are like music to my ears. As I stood there watching the waves hit the shore, I was reminded of the verse that pops in my mind each time I visit the beach. Jeremiah 5:22. I made the sand a boundary for the sea, an everlasting barrier it cannot cross. The waves may roll, but they cannot prevail. They may roar, but they cannot cross it. This time there was an additional thought. A small voice said, "Can you see the sea? It can't cross the boundary set by me. The same way the cancer can't touch beyond what I have permitted. Can you see the waves roll? It can't prevail over its boundary, the sand. The same way the chemo can't prevail over what I've permitted it to touch or affect you. Cancer and chemo may try its best to get over you, but they cannot cross the boundary I have drawn for them." It was an amazing moment as I listened to his gentle and calm voice, calming me as I stood on the shore watching the waves hit and roll back. I stood there soaking in his word as he said to me that he wouldn't let cancer touch me more than what he had permitted. With the failed chemo, there were concerns, fears, and anxieties, but here I stood hearing his reassuring words that the cancer cells wouldn't affect me beyond what he had permitted me. So, whatever you're going through, whether a job loss, a terminal illness, a business loss, or loss of a dear one, or a broken marriage, remember, nothing touches you beyond what he has permitted. It's easier said than done. But believe me, if you can trust him with your troubles and sorrows, he will lead you and fill you with peace that you cannot comprehend. That's why the Bible calls it the peace that passeth all understanding. Start with baby steps. Keep thanking him when doubts cross your thoughts. Keep praising him when fear grips your mind, and you will be singing as the days go by. Keep counting your blessings and be happy, because that's something the devil cannot take from you. And as you stand and watch the waves of your troubles hit your shore, remember they can never cross the line that he has drawn. Thank you. Have a good day.